Church. It's Friday again. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had a very blessed week. So today's readings, chapters were Isaiah 61 through 63. And I love these chapters. I was just rereading them a few minutes ago. And what I took away from these chapters is, one, God heals the brokenness, and we'll come back to that. We also see in these chapters that your calling is bigger than you. Joy replaces despair when it's rooted in God. And God's restoration is complete. Like, he doesn't only repair, he restores. So I wanted to think about these four things. So we're going to start with the brokenness. All of us, I shouldn't say that, most of us have been through something in our lives that we have felt broken. There's a song by Tasha Cobbs that I love listening to. It's called Gracefully Broken. I don't believe God sees us as broken. I know that we feel that way sometimes. I know when my mom died, I actually had a moment last night when I was thinking about my mom, and I was like, people say that the hurt lessens, and it doesn't. But I don't believe that we are broken. I believe that we are very severely cracked at times. But those cracks can be repaired, and God can come in and restore them. But we have to do it through our faith in him. Our restoration comes from him. So when we're talking about brokenness, I think this comes out of chapter 61. The Lord binds up the brokenhearted and frees the captives. Our deepest hurt doesn't become permanent when we surrender it to him. Meaning, no matter how bad things are, no matter how frustrated we get, the hurt, it's going to be okay because we have him. We just have to look to him. And we give it to him. We lay it at his altar, and we feel his love. We go on in these chapters, and we see that God is calling us to do bigger things. So we might have in our lives, when we think about what we want and our goals, we might be thinking one way, and we think that this is the path. God has things that we can't even imagine. And maybe you've already experienced that. I know I have. So just keep that in mind. God never wants to keep you down. He always, his dream, what he wants, his will for us is bigger than we can even imagine. We also see here that in our despair, in this what we call brokenness, I don't like calling it brokenness. I like calling it cracked. If we give it to God, he can replace it with joy, and he does. And it might not be overnight. It's not an instant fix. So let's get that straight. Prayer is not the instant fix, meaning it's our way to connect with God, and that is instant. But what we might need to cut off right then, whatever it may be. And we might not see those results or even how we want to see them. But we have to have faith that God is going to heal us, and He is joy. Even when we are down, we should be able to think of God and smile and feel His love and know that He is in control, and we don't have to worry about it. He's already won. The other thing is, we are works in progress, right? Like, we're always having to evolve or change something. God's repairs are for complete restoration. He doesn't just come and repair one thing. As long as you give it to Him, He is going to complete the restoration in our lives. We just have to have faith in Him. All He wants us to do is reach out and love Him and have faith. He knows that we're going to mess up. He knows that we're going to sin. That's why He gave the greatest sacrifice of His Son on that cross, beaten and bruised and tortured. He knew that we are 50 shades of messed up. But He also gives us a way out, and that is through His love and mercy. So friends, I hope that today, look at your lives and look at the hurt. Take control of it. Say, I am not broken. I'm cracked. But God can mend those cracks. He can put the cement back in, glue us back together, and we are good to go. Remember, God always has bigger things in store for you. When you think that you've hit the peak of that mountain, He's going to make you go up the bigger one. If we give it to God, our despair becomes joy and praise. And then remember, God's restoration is always complete. All right, Beach Church, I hope this helps you today, and I will see you next